Tacos and geeks, keep it real, no doubt. From the couch to your screen with a word of mouth. Anime, movies, TV, we got the scoop. Join the review crew, come and be part of the loop.
Welcome everybody to tacosandgeeks.com. Justin and Sean here, back with more reviews, and today we are going to be reviewing episode 1 of Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Thank you to Netflix for the screener. As always, you know how we do here at ONG. We give you a brief synopsis of the episode. So without further ado, I'm going to read it off to you. Here we go. Episode 1 is entitled A Single Step. When a high-tech thief steals a mysterious jade artifact from the Croft Manor, fearless archaeologist adventurer Lara Croft leaps into action to retrieve it. And that's pretty much the whole premise of episode 1. Obviously, we're going to be completely spoiler free here. Definitely will have to say, if you are a Tomb Raider fan, this, especially if you're a fan of the latest editions of the Tomb Raider, and I'm talking about Rise of Tomb Raider, that type of trilogy, you are going to like what they did with Lara Croft in this particular episode. And what I really like about this particular episode, Lara is still going through the growing pains of just basically not only just finding herself, and there's just some really deep moments in here. And what they do, and obviously I have to keep it vague, but what they do with Lara Croft is that we're getting, even after the games, we're getting more characterization. She's still not the Lara that we know yet, but because she has a lot of trauma, a lot of things from her past that she's still trying to deal with. And I like the way they are approaching this character. It's really a character study in episode 1 because she's going through a lot in it. So I'm going to keep it very vague here, but I will have to say that Haley Atwell, and for those who are Marvel fans will know her as Agent Carter, is perfect casting. Her voice completely delivers. Like, she embodies Lara Croft in this. I'm going to pass it to Sean to get his thoughts.
Yeah, so I agree with you. It's anybody who's played the PS3 version of Tomb Raider, when they were showing you like her first beginnings. I mean, that was a great game. That's pretty much a little bit of what this first episode is. You have them showing what she went through, her growing pains. She's still having a tough time with a certain situation that happens in the first episode, and you're going to get a lot. So the first episode is going to be something that is a nice introduction to who Lara Croft is. But what I will say is, this is not spoiler. This is not anything to spoil. The action in this first episode, top notch.
Yeah,
I couldn't I was just like, hold the fight scene. The fight scene was crazy. It was crazy work, and I was just like, wow. I was like, so you're telling me like this is the level of fight scenes that we're gonna get throughout the entire series? Like, crazy work. Love the fight scenes. Love the animation. Love how the story is showing up, and they're giving you they're showing you what the villain arc is going to be. They're showing you everything you could want in this. This is going to be a banger, to be honest with you. First episode was really good introduction. This looks like it's going to be a banger. It's going to show you. You're definitely going to get tomb raiding in it.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing, I thought this was very well done. I sat down. As you know, we get a chance to check it out so that we can give it to you to check it out. I was not disappointed. It was just great.
And just to answer some concerns with some of the things I've seen online about the Tomb Raider show, yeah, it's I'll put it this way: if you're a fan of those games, like I've said, you're gonna fall right into it because it fits that same style of storytelling, fits the same type of mold. You're going to enjoy, especially the tomb raiding and the drama that is going on in this. Of course, you have fan favorites such as Jonah's returning. You get Croft Manor. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs from the previous 3 games that you'll see certain items, you'll see certain dialogue and things of that nature. So they made sure to stay true to the reboot series and keeping that same type of spirit. And like I said, I was pleasantly surprised by it. Like Sean said, the action was really good. Like I said, if you played the game, then the action you're going to be used to. It's brutal. There's some really good fight sequences, animation wise. I'm actually really happy with the animation. Animation flows like the same as, I would say, it has the kind of like aesthetics of like something like you'll see from a DC animated film when it comes to some of the drawings in the background and use of the color palette and things like that. So I it's pretty stellar stuff here. So I'm all for this. I'm definitely as we do here when it comes to our streaming services, we give it a watch it or put it in your queue or skip it. So far, I will recommend this to watch it, especially if you're a Tomb Raider fan. And I think this is the best way to adapt Laura is to do it in a television format because it's getting the story, it's getting time for the mission, the goals for the villain to be built up instead of like a condensed 2-hour setting. Now she has time to breathe. Now we get to explore the dramas. We can explore Laura's character and really develop her even more. So overall, I'm going to definitely give this a watch now. Sean, what do you think?
Definitely something to watch. Definitely put this in your queue when it comes to Netflix. And this is definitely going to be a banger for everybody. I was not a huge Tomb Raider fan. I used to like it. You know, definitely love some of the interesting cosplays that come out for Tomb Raider. But this one kind of kept me completely enthralled into it. Like, I paid complete attention. And I think for people who don't know what Tomb Raider is, they're also going to enjoy it because they're going to say, like, this is not spoiling anything. There were particular scenes where I thought certain tropes would happen, where I don't think this is spoiling it, but
you can say she gets hurt, but
yeah,
it's not like she just walks it off.
There's an alligator scene, and I'm just like, oh, here comes Laura gets away, blah blah. But they show that she's hurt, and then they keep with it. They do the animation where she's pulling off her moves, but you'll see she'll limp with something, and I think that was very well done because a lot of tropes in like hero movies is the hero never gets hurt, and in this one, no, they definitely show like injuries and everything else and trauma. So definitely a watch. So that's just my opinion.
All right, folks. So that is going to wrap up our review for episode 1 of Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Comment below, let us know what you thought of episode 1. If you like what we do here at tacosandgeeks.com, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out the channel tremendously. You can check out our playlist here on the channel, The Women of Anime, Annie Gaming, UWL. The Hour will be returning down the line. Whole bunch of content coming your way here at Tacos and Geeks, Essential Anime, Essential Manga. So keep it locked here. Later days, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.